Hello guys, I come back and today I'm going to try to forge these beautiful cards. And like you can see from the description of this live streaming video, I'm going to forge three trials, so two of these, one of them, and two legendaries order cards. So like you can imagine why I'm going to forge this card instead to don't buy straight away the diamonds version. No, because maybe it's not necessary to say, but I'm going to say saying that the best way, the cheapest way to get diamond cards, especially the older set, is to forge the cards. Because with the last in the last 2 weeks, finally we can forge the cards about so and yeah, but, I want to say in the last patch, yeah, in the last patches, now we can forge the core, but the core we can get always the time to forge a better version. Instead, these, like you can imagine, are older set, so practically it's impossible to find a new cards of these. And for my experience, or for what I have analyzed, and better the best way, the better choice is to try to get the better version of these cards sooner, sooner that later. So, and for about my deck, why I forging these five cards instead, because it's my choice, no? And like you can see, about my control light deck is this one. For the moment, I like to play in the best way possible. I want to play this game with this deck. And about this deck, like you can see in this case, I didn't have the necessity to forge these cards because they were really cheap. Because it's a normal and it's not an epic rare. You can see, and this as well is cheap because it's the last set. Where is this other one? Is another cheap diamond card. Instead, about all the other cards, example, this is impossible to not impossible, but it's really expensive to get the diamond cards of this night. So I don't thinking to get a better version of this. It's just for the moment I'm using because it's a good choice. We will see in the future with the new expansion if I can change this card. But in the perspective that one day finally we can get the daily rewards about the quality of our cards. Of course, right now you need to start to forge to get the better version, the best version possible, the better version possible of these cards. Like you can already know, are the diamonds. And about the diamonds, in this moment for this deck, the cheapest diamond that I can get or I can forge in this case are these: the Proshenium, the Anvil, and where is the Architects? These two Architects, and I'm going to forge one one Mercy for this. And so because I repeat again, if you try to forge the gold version of this card, it's really more cheap that to buy directly the diamond version. So what is the advantage to forge the cards? Is that forging is the cheapest way to get the better version. In this case, the diamond version. And so now, in this case, so in this case, I have one. I have already 5 gold. These so will be really easy to forge the diamond. And in this case, the same 5 gold proscenium. Instead, I in this case as well, I have already 5 mercy gold one. Instead, the longest way about the architect is that I have 5 ready to get the diamond. Instead, to get the second diamond, I have 1 gold ready. I want to say 1 gold ready, apart from these 5. I need to forge, in this case, first 4 gold by this, by this, by the shadow version. And the shadow version, I have exactly 20 different copies, because with the 5 copy of each one, I can get a gold one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 to reach to get other 4 gold one. These, so at the end to get 2 diamonds. Trust me, all these I can say all these complication to get the diamond version. It's much more cheap to get that to buy, for example, with your cryptos the the diamond. So at the end of this streaming, I will get new other 5 diamonds. Yeah, 2 of these, one, and one. So I can start right now to forging this gamble. You can see about the cost of God's token. This moment I have not so much because I spend everything to buy the cards for this forging about Ethereum and God's token. But should be fine. Uh, Within my calculation. So I'm going to forge first this. What is the really interesting thing about the forging before to start? That forging with this action, with all these things to forging these, no? About the market, I'm going to burn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 gold less to get these. Someone can say, okay, but it's not better, for example, to sell one each and going to buy this. I don't think so. Because right now already the diamond version of this card is much more expensive to buy. At least I can say when I buy these to buy each one of these, no? So, ma poi the good thing is forging these. So I'm going to delete forever 5 gold of this version. For sure, the value of the diamond going to be rise. Going to be rise. So one day this card going to get much more value because already I I burn away forever 5 of these. So this is just to explain to you that as a huge sense to make it the forging because it's much more cheap to get the what you want to get, and for sure the value of that specific card in this case I talking about the diamond version, so the best quality you can get in this game. For sure the value of this card going to be up. It's just a question of time. So I started to fuse this, to fuse in this, and so we'll see, guys. Okay, I have enough for this other little token. Okay, so now on the browser, I'm going to, where is, just to let you see what I'm going to do. Ah, no. Maybe it's better because maybe it's too much. Going to lose too much time. I need to focus my attention to make this fusing the best way possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the URL of the link of the fusing because for some reason Gods and Chain going to open a new page about this, but in that page I'm not logged. So I'm going to cut copy the URL another where another page of the website where I'm already logged, and so you need to confirm a lot of different steps, with mutable X and MetaMax add-on. Okay, you need to sing different for 5 times in this case. So the transfer is complete and has been completed, and so we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to close. I'm going to close these. Open that. So I'm going to close the client of Gods and Chain. So, going to open again to let you see that my forging, that I forged the 5 gold one. So I'm going to see. You see here, I use one of my gold from my deck. So I'm going here. So we'll see, guys. Like you can see, I forge. I forge the right way this anvil. So now belongs to me, this new diamond version. And I have burned 5 gold of that. Okay, guys. Here we are. This is the first one. So now I'm going to forge the proscenium. So you can see the cost is always the same, one and a half God's token. Okay, fuse. Okay. Going to copy ink. So it's not so easy to make a fusing, but is you can get a really big satisfaction to do it. Okay, confirming all the steps. So seems I done already this new. So going to see again. So this is my old proscenium, the shadow version. Proscenium. I don't really know the right pronunciation. Sorry. I'm not English mother tongue, like you can already understand. But I try, guys, and you can see I have here the new smashing diamond version of Proscenium, of the Proscenium. So I'm going to use this. So guys, already know, already right now I have two more diamonds. Okay, select. Come back again on the forge. So I start with the easiest forging. You know, this is the third, already five. Said the last one, the architect, that is a little bit complicated about to get the second diamond. Okay, going to forge the mercy. So in this case, you know, because this is just a rare version of, of the cards in Gods Unchained, the cost is really low compared to the legendary cards. Okay, see. Okay, Teams is done. So I'm going to close again. I'm going to open again. Okay. So, like you can see, let's see, so B7. Okay. So you see, I got the diamond version. So I'm going to change with this, like that. You see, until now, guys, I forged this, the Mercy, the um, Anvil, and the Proscenium. So I already forged 3 of 5 of the diamonds that I forging this morning with you today. So the last two I'm going to forge is this. The first one is really easy, like you can see, because I have already 5 gold. Instead, to forge the second one, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need instead to to forge to get other 4 gold. You see, 20 shadows. Really, really hard job. So first, I'm going to forge this. I really like it. I really like these cards, and so I really wanted to get the diamond version because I really want to keep in my deck in the future. So we'll see, guys. I'm going to make it again. All the process external to the client. You know, you need to go in on the browser. I'm sorry if I don't show you all the little steps because if not, I'm going to switch every 5 seconds the window. At the same time, I want to keep completely covered my, you know, my crypto address is always better, I think, to keep to keep it uh, to don't keep it public practically. You know, you cannot read all the string, but it's always better to keep it to keep the privacy of his own address. You know. So I'm going to confirm with MetaMask. You know, you need to use MetaMask add-on on the browser to make. But if you already start to play this game, you know that you need to use MetaMask. So I have done. I have done the process for this fourth forging. So I'm going to open again the client of the game to see to put my new diamond inside my deck. This case is 3 manas. What is that? So you see, burn 5 gold. I'm going to put instead of that. I'm going to put this. Now, guys, start instead. I need to forge another diamond of this. Okay, one is already there. Instead, like you already know, I need to forge other 4 gold. That is a little bit boring for sure. But you need to do it because it is really cheap to make all this process instead of to already explain at the beginning of the live streaming, instead of to buy the better version of these cards. Is the cheapest way. What is the sense if not, what is the sense otherwise to have the forge instead to use just the store, no? So I'm going to forge the first okay, the first gold one. Okay, so until now everything is going really good. It is a really long process, of course, like you can imagine, but all this time I'm going to invest in the forging is a good investment, really good investment. Okay, I'm going to confirm every single little step. Okay, this is done. I'm going to close. There is close again the client. Open again the client, just to verify that I have forging was a successful forging. So of course, because in this moment I'm not 5 gold here, I don't see the second one. So I'm going to see here. There is there. So you can see now I have 2 instead 1. I have 2 gold version. So I need to forge other 15 shadows. So in 3 times, in 3 different times. The moment I get, don't know, I put something just to close the deck. We'll see. I'm going to put this just to okay. Now I'm going to forge again. Okay. Okay. Yo, I am almost there. Get this new last diamond my deck. Okay, sing. Okay, this is done. Going to close. So to accelerate the thing, I'm going to forge instead to verify every time, because for sure I have done to just to make these last 2 forging about the shadow version. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, it's not see, it's not updated the client. I need to open again. Okay, now should be fine. Said not. I am always okay. I'm going to forge with the last. Okay. done. I'm going to close here, just in case, before to make the last shadow fusing to verify that everything is okay. I'm going here. After that should be okay. My calculation, I need to make the last one. For some reason, he said I have maybe I just make the wrong calculation. We have 5 shadows more, or maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I'm going to make another one for sure. Ah no, see, you see? I have just 5, so the calculation was correct. So the last gold. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The mask again. Okay. So seems I have finally finished all the forging about the shadow version to get a new gold one, the last gold one, to forge the second diamond. So then the forge. Like you can see, finally I have again the gold version here, the forge. So I'm going to make the last fusing about this streaming to get this diamond. At the end, I'm going to show you again my deck with these new 5 diamonds. Okay, so the calculation on the gold sovereign was correct. So was more of enough. Okay, continue. Given this moment 225 page open on my browser, different page. Okay, okay. The last confirmation here. Open MetaMask there on the on the top corner right. Need to sing every single step. So seems is finished. Seems is everything is correct, guys. I'm going to close the client. I'm going to start the client. So we'll see. We'll see. Finally, I have the second diamond. You can see the architect is there. So I'm going to okay. I'm going to put away these and okay. Boom boom. Okay, guys. I done everything. So like you can see, I got 2 diamonds, 2 new diamonds. In this case, the architect. Then I have a diamond proscenium. I have this anvil diamonds. So the last, yeah, I have this mercy the diamond. So for the moment, I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I am correct, this moment I have 11 diamonds about the deck that I want to like to play, of course, guys. And not just making the collection of diamonds randomly, no? Because I really want to keep to play with these cards in the future. So in this case, I have chosen this morning these cards because about my deck they were the cheapest. So because are already all the set or all the expansions, so is the best choice is to start right now to get the diamonds instead to wait other 2-3 months when the cost for sure of this same card going to grow up maybe 4 or 5 times more. Okay, guys. So with this specific live streaming, I finish. I really satisfied, and so with the next streaming, and just give me 30 minutes. I think I'm going to make some. I'm going to play some games with you before the weekend ranked. We have just 2 hours, 12 minutes. In this ranked weekend, I didn't play so much, but I just play a few games, and I won with a few games. So you know, you can. It's not wasn't my priority to play in this last day the weekend ranked. The priority is that always for me the priority is to try to get the best gameplay possible about the deck I have chosen. I have chosen until now. Until now, this is the deck I want to play. Of course, it's not definitive for a few cards for sure, like this, like this Mystic, or maybe I don't know. I'm not really sure about what I want to change in this deck. For sure that maybe for the moment I want to change it as just this, but the cards I want is too much expensive. So we'll see. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you again for watching. Just in case, because practically I already finished to make the forging about about this card, these two. You can rewatch again on my channel, and see you in a bit. I think like 30-35 minutes to start to streaming some games in these last hours of the ranked weekend. Thank you guys, and see you soon.